I can talk? Okay, great.
I think you have to stand. Do you have to stand?
Where do I have to stand?
Anywhere, like
Further back?
anywhere in there.
Okay. Thanks so much for coming. I should mention that I have backup here in case you ask tough questions I can't handle or in case I forget to say something, which is highly likely. But Roy Del Castillo runs Xlab, and she does the real work. I'm just the nominal head. And Margaret is a student who works in the lab as well and who helps manage day-to-day operations. So the Xlab is the experimental lab for behavioral research. It is a facility housed within the Haas School, but open to everyone on campus. The short summary of what Xlab does is we aim to be useful collecting data from humans. So it is primarily used by psychologists and experimental economists to administer surveys, have participants interacting, playing games. But in addition to in-lab studies, we would like to be useful for people running studies in other labs around campus. So we're now managing a subject pool, which we share with other labs at Haas and in psychology. If you're interested in getting participants for your studies and you're ready to pay them money, there are fortunately people who like money, and we maintain a list of these people. They will, if you pay them money, they will come sign up to your study and participate. You don't even have to do it in a lab. You can use the names on this list to run studies online. We maintain facilities. XMobile is a platform that may be useful for collecting data from people on mobile devices. If you want to do that, you can also push them your own surveys without using the XMobile platform. We would like to be useful to people collecting data from humans wherever they are. So they're the in-lab facilities. If you need help setting up special programs to run in the lab, Roy and Margaret can be very useful to you there. If you're interested in getting advice and consultation on permission to run your studies with human participants, that is, you need IRB clearance and you need to apply to the Committee for the Protection of Human Subjects. We can be useful as consultants there too. We pay a woman named Suzanne Stone, who has a great deal of experience with CPHS and with IRBs at other institutions as well. She knows the regulations, and you can consult with her in devising your protocol. We offer a small grants program that you can apply to for funding for your research. These are small grants, but useful for paying participants. The going rates in the lab are about $15 an hour in expectation, so you can pay varying amounts based on the task and the decisions that participants make or how the games come out. We can help pay, so that we have pay systems in place. If you prefer to pay cash, you can bring your own cash and pay subjects there in the lab. We can also pay by check. We can also pay using virtual Visa cards online or Amazon gift certificates. There are lots of different options there. The lab as it exists now is a big room with rows of desks and laptop computers at them, space for 36 participants to sit. The lab will be moving over the winter break to new space old space in a new location for us in the Hearst Gym that is closer to the action in the middle of campus, so easier for participants to get to. Again, we'll have space for 36 computers as well as some smaller rooms that could be used for group interaction. What else should I say? On the Xlab website, you can get more information about what's been done in the lab. So papers by researchers who've collected their data in the lab. You can read about the small grants program and how to apply for it. You can see the lab calendar and find information about reserving the lab. The website that we use for keeping track of participants, if it's of interest, is linked to from this website. So Sona Systems, you can go sign up as a participant and see what it looks like. You can get a researcher account when you're ready to put that to use, and Roy would be the person to help with that. You can also just ask us to schedule your sessions, and we can help do that. I think that about covers it.
Thanks.
Sure.